Hello, hi KK.
Hello, Vivek. Hello, KK.
Hi everybody. Hi Sanjog. Hi Vivek. Great to be here.
People joining in. Let's just give.
Thanks, Sanjog. I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Let's just give a couple of minutes for, like 1 minute, just for rest of the people to join.
Sure.
And we can get started.
Yep. So I'll take this moment to thank Mr. Krishnakant, Channel Partner Manager, Monday.com, and Mr. Vivek Singh, who is leading Monday practice in CloudCache and is CTO of CloudCache Consulting, to take time out and join us for this webinar. Thank you, guys. Till a few people join, a few more people we are expecting to join. We'll wait for a few minutes. Thank you so much all for joining, taking time out of your busy schedule, and getting to know what Monday service, the premium product of Monday.com, has to offer for your requirements. So we'll be learning about how Monday.com helps you in your service operations by having your way implemented in it. So we'll learn how expert services you can use of Monday.com service product to unlock full potential. We'll probably wait another 1 or 2 minutes and we'll get started.
I think we can get started in the interest of the time. So good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, from wherever place you're joining. I'm Vivek from CloudCache Consulting, and I'm thrilled to welcome every one of you to today's session on Monday service. We are going to explore how to supercharge your service operations using Monday powerful service management tool. So I have with me Mr. Krishnakant from Monday.com, who will be helping us to understand more about the Monday product. And then as a key agenda, we'll also covering the session with a video, sorry, a presentation and the idea about video. Like we'll be giving you a quick overview and the about the product and that as well. So to give you a bit of context, we are official partners of Monday.com, which means we work very closely with Monday, and we help business like yours to customize, implement, and maximize the platform. Our experience spans work with multiple industries, and today's session is to just show you like Monday along with their other products and how it can supercharge your business. So this is the quick agenda for today: introduction to CloudCache, and then introduction to Monday, along with Monday service, and then we have a Q&A session at the end, where you can would like to have the session more interactive, and yeah.
We'll also have a key features walkthrough, which will be focused on Monday service, where you'll also learn how to create those tickets, how to manage those tickets, and how to manage your SLA. So we'll also show you some ways to manage those SLAs in the form of reports, dashboards, and keep abreast of whatever key milestones you need to take care of while handling your service tickets. Yeah, Vivek, over to you again.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is an important slide. Please put all your questions in the Q&A box. We will answer all of them by the end. If you can't see the screen or hear us at any point, please let us know in the chat box. Sometimes dropping from the Zoom link and joining back works. For following the webinar, a recording will be sent to you on your emails. So please take a look at that later as well. Over to Vivek.
Yeah, I think I just covered this. So we are partners of Monday. We work very closely with Monday.com and helping business to streamline their operations. Along with Monday service, we also work on Monday work management and Monday CRM. and we work across different industries. So this session will be very interactive, and you're going to learn a lot about the product, how Monday Service is helping the customer success to achieve the support and operational workflows. Yeah.
Hey, Vivek, before we move on, first of all, quick audio check. You can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So it has been a pleasure for me personally to work with CloudCache team. I joined Monday about a year and a half ago. CloudCache team was one of the first partners I recruited. They came with a very strong pedigree in CRM space. We helped a lot of customers who were wanting to explore Monday CRM. They also picked up the skills around Monday Work Management, Monday Dev. These are some of the other products we have. And today we are focusing on Monday Service, which is a platform we launched February this year. So really excited about sharing with all of you about Monday Service. Giving it back to Sanjog, I think we have a quick poll to begin with. So over to you, Sanjog.
Yeah. So people, you'll see a poll up on your screen in a minute. So please try to answer all of the questions. There are 3 in it. If you scroll, you'll get to see the third one. So first one reads, how are you currently managing your support tickets? Is it through spreadsheets, shared inboxes, another ticketing system? Already using Monday Service, which will be a good note for this webinar. Then the last option is we don't have any formal system yet. Please mark the appropriate answer. The second question is, what type of service operations does your team manage? Is it IT help desk, internal support, customer support, all of the above, or any other? If at all you choose other option here, please mark whatever you want to type, or whatever your service operations you manage on your service tool is. If it's other, you just mention what it is in the chat box. The third question is, what's your biggest service management challenge today? Tracking and resolving requests on time, managing SLAs, lack of automation, no visibility into agent workload or performance. And the last option is integration with other tools. So please mark relevant answers for all these 3 questions. We'll probably give you another minute or 2 so that you'll mark all the 3 questions, and then we'll move forward. Maybe another 10 seconds, and we'll show you the results of this poll. Yep. Oh, nice. About 33% people attending are already using Monday Service, but that also means that 7% people are yet to explore Monday Service. Good to know. Many of the attendees use service operations or any other service tool for internal support. So yeah, that's also possible inside Monday. You'll get to know in this demo after a while. And the third one was lack of automation. So Monday has a pretty good tool where you can create automations. So I'll show you that as well. Yep. Yep. Over to Mr. Krishnakant to help us know more about Monday.
Thank you, Sanjog. And once again, welcome everybody on the webinar. It was pretty insightful to see your responses. Really glad to see Monday services getting adopted in India. We have roughly around 900 customers, and when we launched Monday Service around Feb 2025, we had sent that information to all our customers, and that's how Monday Service is growing. It's really, if you ask me, growing almost 2x speed of work management. Work management globally, we have around 225,000 customers, and we are growing roughly 30+%. Versus Monday Service growth is more than 50%. So really glad to be here talking about this topic. Sanjog, let's move on to the next slide. So a little bit about Monday. Our pedigree is into work management. We are a platform for new way of working. We've been in operation around 10 years. Apologies if you are, a repeat attendee on this webinar. We might have covered this, but for all the new folks, this information could be relevant. So our product is used, as I mentioned earlier, around 225,000 customers globally, and we have presence in around 200 plus countries. You also see some of our offices. So right now, India, which is on our roadmap to have physical presence in 2026, next year, is right now supported from our Sydney office, which is our APAC headquarters. That's where I'm based. We're also very proud to share that in September 24, we hit $1 billion ARR, and there are only 13 or 14 companies, SaaS companies in the world, who have achieved that milestone. So really appreciate you putting your trust in us, and not only using Monday Work Management, but also really glad to see some of you are already using Monday Service. Hopefully you will, at the end of this webinar, you will get something new, which you may not be doing today on the platform. Also, any webinar today, if we don't talk about AI, I don't think you could do that. So we have a slightly different approach to AI. Many companies, they are coming out with a platform which is just about AI, just about LLMs. You train the LLM with your data, and it takes a while before you can start taking advantage of that AI platform. What we have done, we have taken AI and infused it into our platform. So the users who are familiar with Monday, we have a concept of a Monday board and a Monday column. That's where the work happens. So you have your tasks, you assign these tasks to someone, and then you track them to closure. In the same place, we have added AI blocks. So you can have, you could derive intent of a ticket. Is this person really upset about, his or her laptop not working, or, his salary question not answered, etc. Also, you can extract information from files. All of that is out of the box. Like, you don't need coding, you don't need an LLM training for that. So if you are a Monday user today, you should be able to use AI right now. When you go to add columns in Monday boards, you should see a big section on AI. Also, Vivek and team, very experienced on AI overall. So towards the end, we will talk about how you can get in touch with them to do a consulting session, and you can speak about all things Monday, including AI. We also did a webinar. Sanjog, remind me, was it about a month and a half ago?
Yep, roughly a month ago.
Month ago, yeah. So we will send a YouTube recording of that webinar, which we did. We went into depth of the use cases, and I'm very pleased to say, since that webinar, a lot has changed. A lot of new features have come out. So I think, Sanjog, it's about time we repeat that webinar with the new content. But for today, maybe if you go to the next slide, that's where I want to set the stage for service delivery excellence, right? So, when any company talks about business growth, that's really a very small part of the story, right? What people see, this company is growing 30%, but below that growth, the reason why the company is successful, including a company like Monday, is service delivery excellence. So when you have people within the company asking for help or asking for a specific service, it could be an HR help, it could be an IT help, it could be a question around product. So for example, I'm from the channels team of Monday. I may ask a question to our global partner team and say, how commission is calculated for my partners, or how can they use our new demo instance? All of these are requests which I raise a ticket using Monday Service, and they get assigned to people, and then I get the answers, and then I can provide that answer to my partners. So I would say this is more like an internal service, and that really help employees like myself to be efficient and to make sure that all the business operation I'm part of, they're uninterrupted. Also, if I did not have this way of raising a ticket and getting the answer, I won't be satisfied. I will not be that productive as I am today. Also things like, if I have an innovative idea, if I want to submit that to my leadership, I can do that using Monday Service. In a very similar fashion, for a company to succeed, they also have to serve stakeholders outside, their customers, their partners, their vendors, and Monday Service could be used in all of these areas, so to speak. Let's go to the next slide, Sanjog. Now, before we get into the platform itself, what happens in the absence of a platform like Monday Service? What is the current state of a company which is not using a platform like that? You have a lot of tasks which are repetitive, which are manual. You might have to send emails to get help. You may not know who to go to. In case of a platform like Monday, you raise a ticket, the platform knows where to route that ticket. But if you did not have that, you're really, shooting in the dark, asking people, and that could be really inefficient. And sometimes we've also seen when the work platform and the service platform are different, and if they are not integrated, there's a lot of IT debt in the company. So let's say you're working your back office solution is SAP, your CRM is, let's say, Oracle CRM, or you do not have a work management tool, you do not have, and let's say your service tool is Zendesk. And if by chance these tools are not integrated very well, you could be really slow in getting that help, which you could get a lot easier if they were integrated. Now, all of these current state, if we click on the next slide, Sanjog, what are they really doing? They're slowing you down. They're increasing the TCO. And not only you as an employee are unsatisfied, even the leaders are unsatisfied because they're spending a lot of money buying this cool technology, but it's not really working very seamlessly with each other. With that, Sanjog, requesting you to go to the next slide. Maybe I don't know, Sanjog, do you want to do a quick poll? Maybe people put in the chat a comment. If you've seen your teams are buried under tickets, they can't keep up with the volume. You don't have AI infused in your platform, so every ticket is manually handled. Or you don't have a service process. If any of this resonates, please maybe say a yes in the chat window, or maybe a comment. It's quite hard if there is no platform like this to collaborate across teams. Right. And your team is really spending a lot of time firefighting instead of focusing on the real work or long-term improvements or improving customer CSAT. Sanjog, are you keeping track of chat? Are we getting responses in chat or Q&A? Where are we?
Yep, we are getting some responses. People have some issues that we have mentioned here. Probably we'll just continue with the presentation right now. We'll address them in the course of the demo. Maybe some questions might be answered right in the demo, but yeah, we'll take them up in the Q&A section later maybe.
Sounds very good. So yeah, let the questions keep coming. I think there is a sort of a queue where other team members are looking into the question and will respond, but keep them coming.
Yep.
Right. So now we spoke about the current state. We spoke about what are the negative impacts it could potentially have. But let's enter an example or a situation where you are working with Monday Service for your enterprise service management needs. How does it look? So you could have a lot of demand for these services from, as I mentioned earlier on, some of your internal stakeholders, employees. Employees asking requests to different teams within the company, and a lot of your stakeholders from where that service demand is coming is external, like customers, partners, vendors, suppliers. And to solve all of these services, you could have various teams within your company. You could have the IT team responding on hardware requests. You could have HR team responding to the salary clarification, or what is my superannuation, or and stuff like that. You could have ops responding to tickets which are general day-to-day business related, and the list goes on. And Monday Service comes and very nicely sits in the middle and brokers this conversation. So rather than trying to think about who to go to, you go to this platform, which is a portal. And first of all, it has things like FAQ. So maybe when you come on this platform with a question, the platform can answer your question because it knows by the ticket volume what is the usual nature of questions I'm getting on legal, operation, HR, right? So we help you create a very solid frequently asked question or FAQ. And you can start encouraging your stakeholders to go look into FAQ first. Also, when let's say the FAQ is not helpful and a question is asked, Monday Service has the capability based on the history of the tickets raised to automatically respond and say, I have found this answer based on the previous tickets which I've seen. If it satisfies, we can close the ticket. Otherwise, we can keep the ticket open, stuff like that. And FAQ plus automated AI responses together can really cut down the volume of these tickets by 60%. Now, so when we are left with those tough 40% questions, that's when these teams are coming in and responding. So we have a lot to show you in the platform. How all of this comes to life. And yeah, before we move on, just a couple more things, Sanjog, if you can go back to the previous slide. Yeah. So as a result of this, you would see the teams, let's say internal teams, the employees, and all of these teams on the left interacting in a very efficient manner. Also, as a company, you now have a system of record of how many tickets got raised from internal stakeholders, from external stakeholders. So if you are a cost center and if you do not have this data, it's very hard to justify new hiring or spending money into tools and technologies. But now, because you are keeping track of all of this volume, that system of record really helps you make the business cases. And finally, analytics for leaders to see what kind of tickets are getting raised. I'll also take an example from Monday internally. We are about 2,500 people globally. And in a month, we raise roughly around 5,000 tickets. Anyone has a question, the first reaction is raise a ticket so that effectively it can be answered. So with that, a quick introduction to the platform, I would love to pass it on to Sanjog, who's our Monday Service expert here at CloudCache. We'll run you through a few videos and also do a live demonstration. Over to you, Sanjog.
Right. So now we are going to see what future holds for us with the tool called Monday Service. Apologies for that. But yeah, I'd like to show you a couple of videos because we believe that pictures and videos speak 1,000 words. So I'll just get the video up for you.
Hey, it's Ross. Welcome to Monday Service. Built on
Can somebody confirm if this was audible? Vivek KK?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
It's Ross. Welcome to Monday Service. Built on top of Monday WorkOS, Monday Service empowers teams to deliver exceptional support faster with smart automations that leverage the power of AI. Let's check it out. Monday Service is ready to go out of the box with pre-built boards to enhance agent productivity and visualize all service metrics. Here on the tickets board, we've got the ticket lifecycle broken down into 4 stages, and columns provide crucial information for each issue. Tickets can find their way onto this board in 3 ways: via form intake with our Monday work form located here, the Monday portal, which we'll go over in just a sec, and new incoming emails to the address connected from here. Sync your Google or Outlook account or use our in-house Monday inbox. Just set up your email address and customize the display name to your liking. Now, any emails from this board are sent from the same address to standardize communication and prevent siloed information, and any new email received automatically creates a ticket. All right, without a doubt, the star of Monday Service is the customer portal, where companies can showcase their entire service stack. Think of it as a one-stop shop for your service teams to intake requests, direct users to help center articles, or report issues. The portal can be adjusted from the settings area here. find and copy the link to your portal from here, change the name of your portal along with the branding color here, and then add all your resources and links from the content menu. Groups organize links in different buckets. These can be based on department or whatever suits your organization. We'll add groups for IT, HR, and Ops. Adding a link or form is simply always just a few clicks away. Let's go ahead and add a link to our Help Center along with the form from our tickets board to our IT group. Now, anytime someone accesses the portal, they can find support documentation or click on the form to fill out a support ticket for our IT team to work on.
Yep. So this was what Monday service does for you. We also have a short demo for you. So this is what Monday service tool looks like. So these are the boards available inside Monday service: tickets, incidents, CSAT survey. You can also have your CSAT survey recorded whenever you solve issues of your clients. So this is the way it will look. You can send the CSAT survey form, which the clients can fill regarding a particular ticket, particular issue, particular incident, and you can have a genuine feedback right inside your Monday service workspace. You have your employee life cycle recorded here, what phase of their entire work life inside your organization they are at. Then we have the employee directory, where you will be able to jot all your employees and the teams they work in. If you manage your service tickets based on different teams like marketing, sales, legal, client services, so you have all your employee directory together at one place. You also have asset management and the tickets dashboard. So this is where you actually can visualize what actual stage you are in your ticket management, your ticket resolution. You'll be able to track your SLAs visually with a bird's eye view of all your data inside your Monday boards in a visually graphical format, maybe in bar charts, pie charts, simple graphs. Yep. So you can see there are no critical open tickets right now, but five tickets which are maybe not critical, maybe somewhere in the medium range of priority. You have the unassigned tickets listed here. Then you have the tickets overview, a beautiful bar chart where you see the ticket volume monthly trend. You have the breakdown by department, breakdown by request type, breakdown by priority. Here we have the SLAs. So average first response time is 0.5 hours. So roughly 30 minutes here. Average resolution time for the entire ticket is 4 hours. So you can probably fine tune your services and minimize this time. Resolution SLAs by priority. So high priority tickets are solved pretty early. And there is just one breach where a critical ticket was not solved within the SLA. And then you have the employee lifecycle relevant data. And where does this data come from? That data is already available in one of these boards. You just need to connect these boards to the dashboards. So this data comes from employee lifecycle, asset management, and tickets. So let's come back to the tickets, and like it was showed in the video, you have these groupings. So we are looking at the tickets board, and you have these groupings called unassigned tickets, open tickets, and waiting for response. So if you are creating your internal tickets, your colleagues, your employees can create a ticket manually if they have access to Monday. So they can fill this form once they click on the new ticket button. Oh, my caps lock is open. So you can add a request, a specific description. You can add your email here. You can add the priority if that's what you want your colleagues to do it. And then you can just save this ticket. What will happen is a record gets created here, and then AI will work for you. AI have assigned the request type, the request category. It will detect the sentiment that this ticket is negative to your work processes, and it will do much more if you train it to do that stuff. Another important AI feature that Monday is about to launch is, currently it is in beta phase, so I'll just give you a sneak peek of it. But yeah, it will be generally available soon. So what this AI auto reply settings feature, which is currently in beta phase, will do is you select what certainty level you want the AI to be configured to. It could be low, medium, or high. Low means more auto replies with less accuracy. So it will read the description of the ticket that was created and it will reply accordingly, considering what that issue is and the history of similar types of tickets that was solved and how they were solved. Or you can configure it to high certainty level, which will reply automatically to some tickets, fewer tickets, but the replies will be more accurate. So you can configure the certainty level, and then in case you need a human handoff from the AI, this is the message that will be popped, which will be sent to your user, and you can just save and apply this whenever it will be generally available to the people. And as and when a ticket is created, the AI auto reply feature will start replying to these tickets with a resolution for their issue if it was already solved previously with the history of the tickets that you have. So this feature is a good to have in any service tool. But yeah, we'll have a proper separate demo, like Krishnakant said. We'll have a proper AI specific webinar again for you, where we'll show you the enhanced automations using AI that Monday has launched. So we saw how your internal people, your colleagues, your employees can manually create tickets. They can also use this form here. So instead of clicking on that new ticket button, they can just come on this tab and fill the same form from here itself. Then we have the portal. So portal can be configured from this space here. So I have already configured a portal for this workspace here. So this is where you can name your portal. Here you can select your color theme. You can choose to display an image in your portal. And this is where your content is created. So we have created three different tabs here, three different topics where cases can be raised for general issues, IT issues, and legal issues. You can add many more if you want by adding a group. So inside these groups, I've created this link where you can create general tickets. So this is the place where you will click at and create your general issues tickets inside Monday board. And here I have added a link to the FAQs. So if people, instead of creating ticket immediately, they just want to have a look at the FAQs, you can just click on it and select your FAQ link. So for example, I've pasted a link from CloudCache. So this is where people will be guided whenever they click on it. And I've added it to be identified as a link. So I'll show you the portal. This was how to create the portal. Excuse me. Yeah, apologies. I'll come back to the tickets board. And to access the portal, you can see the space here in portal. Just click on it and go to portal. So this is how the demo portal looks like. You can see the tickets here. You have 6 tickets currently and 4 which are open. The others must be in the closed or resolved category. Did somebody want to say something? KK Vivek?
No, I think I was unmuted, so you may have heard, but all
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Yep. So like we saw in the video, we have different tabs here. General issues in the general tab, IT issues in the IT tab, legal issues in the legal tab. You can also attach many more links here. You can attach your FAQs. Maybe if you have some video tutorials to solve certain specific issues that keep arising, you can add them here with a separate YouTube link, maybe, or maybe link to your website videos. And if you want to create a general ticket from this portal here, you just click on general tickets and the form opens up. So
I just
we have
want
attached.
to
Yep.
just want to add a few things here on on the portal side of things. So when you start with Monday service, you could start with, let's say, one service desk. Let's take an example of HR. So when people come on this portal, they know that they can get help from the HR team. And then within a week or two, when you get comfortable, sorry, Sanjog, there's some questions coming. If you can have a look while I'm finishing this topic. So,
Yeah.
so you could have the HR tile on the on this portal. It goes live. It could have FAQs. It could have the ticketing forms, and then you could add legal. You could add IT. You can keep adding more teams as this platform is getting adopted, and the way we price it, it's the service desk which we charge for. So employees can come and raise tickets, and the number of people who are manning that service desk is what needs to procure the licenses. And also, I know there are a lot of people on this call who are existing Monday users. Some of them do not use Monday service today. I've seeing the questions. That's what I figured. So we would highly encourage you to reach out to Vivek and team and maybe start a trial. And then we can help you with not only setting up Monday service, it also natively integrates with the platform which you already have. And that's where the big differentiator comes in. That the 4 platforms which Monday offers to their customers, we can go to a project team with work management, and all your enterprise service management is happening in Monday service. Your sales team might be using Monday CRM. And if you are a software development company, you're doing that on Monday Dev. All of these platforms are built on the same core. They look the same, their functionality is the same, and they have a little bit of a tweak depending on their use case. For example, service comes with this portal, and this portal doesn't exist in Monday work management because it doesn't need that functionality. So because of that reason, this is specific to the people on the call who are our customers. Adopting Monday service is going to be very easy because people are already familiar with the UI, etc. So apologies, Sanjog, to take a segue, but back to you.
No issues. You added to the information that was shared. So yeah, portal can be used this way. You can share the link of the portal with your customers and choose if they need to log into their Monday user account, maybe preferably guest user account, to raise tickets from this portal. So you can just click on this portal settings tab, and you can copy the link and share with your people, your clients, your vendors, your internal team, if they want to create tickets from the portal. The next way that we can create tickets is, many people still rely on emails for their support. So people email their issue, email their pain points, and they are addressed in the email maybe, but yeah, communication happens primarily through email. So you can also connect your email, your support email maybe, if that exists. So for this demo, I've created a Monday email functionality, the support email. You can add multiple emails here by adding a channel. So it will ask you if you want to connect your existing Gmail, which could be your support email ID or your Outlook support email ID. You can choose to add that or create another Monday inbox, Monday email support email. So I'll just do that here. So by default, it will call itself support with some random numbers. You can call it whatever you want. So I can call it CloudCache demo support. And I can just choose the display name here. I'll keep it as it is and I'll click on save. So what will happen is, if that email address exists, it will get added in here in the channels, and you can see your multiple email support emails getting added. So you could choose to either add Monday inbox, which will be Monday's primary support email feature, or you can add your existing Gmail or Outlook. So what is, for instance, for this email, if somebody tries to send me an email on this email, a ticket will get created with that email. So I'll just call this demo issue for now, and I'll send it on that email. What will happen is a ticket will get created here whenever that email is sent. So this was about the number of ways that you can create tickets inside Monday. We had a look at the portal, we had a look at the channel, and we had a look at the Monday forms. So we had a look at the Monday forms here as well. You can share the link of this form as well. You can share the link, or optionally you can share the QR code to create tickets inside Monday. And here you can see the mail that I sent with the subject demo issue and the description demo issue that got grabbed inside Monday. And now AI will do its thing and assign a priority and a request category for this ticket. Now I have another video for you to see, which will add on to the information base that we shared in this webinar.
You can add AI columns and automations to accelerate ticket.
Like KK said, we have a separate webinar where we have focused only on AI. So I'll skip this part. We'll send you a link of that webinar to take a look at the AI features. I'll move ahead in this video and I'll just play it.
Time to smash those SLAs and spend agent time more wisely. As with any ticketing workflow, you'll start to see trends and commonalities among issues reported. This incidents board is the perfect jumping off point for incident management and ties directly to the tickets board for seamless reporting and tracking. Add new incidents directly from here, or escalate from the tickets board with the connect boards column. Open the item card to see connected tickets and have conversations with your team in the update section. Take notes, add documentation, even work up a post-mortem report via the Monday doc column here. Here at Monday.com, data is king. This dashboard comes preset to track helpful service metrics so you can make data-driven decisions and go from firefighting to gardening. Add widgets from here, like the numbers widget to track average time to solve and other SLAs. Of course, every organization is different, so be sure to add widgets and customize to fit your own KPIs. And that's it. Monday Service accelerates any service team's performance, from IT, HR, legal, procurement, and many more. Right out of the box, efficiently manage and resolve requests, incidents, and inquiries from internal or external users. Click on the logo to try out the product for your.
Yep. Now I'll give you a brief of what incidents mean. So there could be in your entire service support ticketing tool, there could be tickets where the issue was common. So you could group a number of tickets where the issue was similar and the resolution structure was similar. So those could be clubbed into one incident. So for example, people cannot access their web page or maybe their portal, their support tool, their internal internal chat, maybe Slack, they can't access that. And there could be 10 reasons and 10 happenings why they can't access it. Maybe their passwords are wrong, maybe they can't access it for some other reason. All those 10 different Slack issues regarding access can be clubbed together in one incident. So it could be called Slack access, and all those 10 tickets can be added here. So the 10 tickets could mean I can't open Slack at all. Slack opens, but it does not accept my password. I can't put in my user ID and password. All those things, different issues inside the tickets can be clubbed here. So you could add your similar tickets under one incident. And what your team, your backend team could do is they can identify that Slack access is an issue and there could be 10 different reasons for that. And they can start working on this incident and create a knowledge base or a post-mortem report. So I'll just click on this, the already existing default record here in the Monday document. And here your team could jot down what ways those issues could be handled. They can create some kind of a knowledge base. And what we can do later is whenever similar issue arises, maybe for Slack access, maybe for SSO not working after new security push, what we can do is we can use this AI auto reply feature. And whenever the ticket is of that type, so it could be of type maybe Slack access, we can add on to these types. It could be for Slack access for SSO not going through. We can just pick up this document, the postmortem report, where maybe you have some solutions, different types of solutions which could be needed to implement hierarchically, and you can add all that information inside this Monday document, or a postmortem report as we call it, and we can just send this document to your vendors, to your people, whoever raises the ticket, using this AI auto reply feature, which is currently in beta phase, but yeah, it will be launched soon. So we can do that as well, or you can choose to add that document out here in the knowledge base. So we have the ticket raising form here. We have the FAQs here. You can add a knowledge base document here where you can have resolutions to the most common tickets, to the most common incidences, and people, instead of raising tickets, can just access that knowledge base and then read on to solve the issue. So that was what incident means. And we have the dashboards for your KPIs and SLA management. I'll just come back to the tickets board in the main table. We also have these. So related incidents are the parent incidents which these tickets belong to. And then we have the first response time and resolution time. I'll come back to the main table. I was in open queue. So here you have the first response time tracking. So whenever you respond for the first time, this timer stops. So for the first record, you can see somebody has responded. So that is the reason it says 1 hour. So first response was within 1 hour of the ticket being created. But these tickets, the later tickets, nobody has responded to yet. So whenever the first response goes in the form of an email, this timer stops and you identify that the first response was after 3 hours and 49 minutes of that ticket being created. And that the number of hours is notified here, is recorded here. And this field will tell you if this was within your SLAs or there has been an SLA breach based on the priority of the ticket that was created. And then the resolution time can be tracked here once that ticket is marked as resolved. So currently we do not have any resolved tickets, or else we'll have a resolution time here. So resolution SLAs by priority, CSAT survey. If you want to send a CSAT survey, you can automate this as well with the automations that are self-explanatory inside Monday. So if you can just think of that automation, you can create it with this Monday automation feature, and you can just automate to send a CSAT survey. So whenever a status of a ticket is marked as resolved, you can just send a CSAT survey form link to your request raiser or issue raiser automatically using Monday automations. And you have other fields here where you can mark your client details, relevant details for your future reference or for your ticket resolution reference. So yeah, this was what Monday tool is about. I'll come back to the PPT slides. I believe we have a second poll now. You'll be able to see a poll,
Yeah.
a second poll with maybe 2 or 3 questions in a minute on your screen. Yep, we have the poll 2 with 3 questions. If you scroll, you'll be able to access the third question. The first question reads, would automation of ticket assignment help your team right now? So you can mark either of the 4 answers: absolutely, maybe, but not sure how to set it up. We are here to help you. If you are not sure how to set it up, you can get in touch with us with a QR code that will be shown later in the presentation slide. We already have automation in place, not relevant to us. Please mark a relevant answer. The second question reads, how important is SLA tracking for your support team? It's critical, it's important, but not a top priority right now. It's nice to have and not applicable. So please mark a relevant answer. And the third question reads, are your service requests currently centralized in one system? So like Monday service has portals, the channel where emails are created into service tickets, and then the Monday forms. So you have three different options to create tickets from, but all these tickets are created on the same Monday board. So does that happen at your ticketing tool at your organization? Yes, everything is in one place, partially. Some are manual, some are in tools. Not at all. It's spread across emails, chats, and calls. So please mark relevant answers for these three questions. Maybe we'll wait another 15 seconds and then we'll display the answers. Yep. Would automation of ticket assignment help your team right now? 80% say absolutely, 20% say maybe. So automation is pretty important for you guys. How important is SLA tracking for your support team? Nice to have, right? So critical says 30% of the people, and important but not a top priority, 30%. Are your service requests currently centralized in one system? Yes, everything is in one place, say 60%. Partially, some are manual, some in tools, 20, and some people say not at all. So you guys can quickly get in touch with us with the QR code that we will be sharing in a minute. I'd like to pass this slide to KK, Mr. Krishnakant, if he wants to take the slide.
Yes, absolutely. So as I was mentioning earlier on, majority of the customers we are now seeing within Monday service, they are our existing work management customers who are now adding this functionality to their overall portfolio of what they manage. So they're creating a service desk, automating what was a manual process before. And you see a really powerful testimonial from Andrew Marshall at who is a VP operation at Siebel. How their team is liking the platform and how they're already thinking of exploring, to add more departments to it. So I was mentioning on the portal, when you get started, the service offering could be from 1 or 2 departments, and then you could slowly add. You don't have to do everything big bang. And that way, you can test the hypothesis, you can learn from your experiences, and can do it better the next time. I think we have one more slide to go through, Sanjog. Yeah. So on this slide, what I really want to hone in on, one of our biggest differentiator as a company, that we're all about work, a new way of doing work. And I was mentioning the 4 big pillars in which a Monday has an offering. Work management, which could be relevant to a marketing department, a PMO office, any project teams, etc., to manage your day-to-day work. If you're a software company, Monday Dev helps you do agile development. If you have a sales team or you're managing any kind of B2B relationship, Monday CRM is a great platform. And we delved into Monday service to a great length today on this webinar. So by consolidating your tech into Monday platform, bringing different scenarios, and again, we spoke about these 4 pillars, but as more and more people are using Monday, then you can start aligning these projects or the work which is happening on the platform to OKRs. OKR stands for, we use that term quite a bit. If you don't use this term, it stands for objectives and key results. Some people call it KRAs, for example. So as most teams are on the platform, now you can start, bubbling up the feedback from all of these teams and connect that to the company goals. And as a result of consolidation, you could have a lot of savings on your tech stack. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we had to share. I think there are a couple more action items before we close the webinar today. We would like to have your feedback. Please scan this QR code, and we'll also paste the hyperlink in the chat real quick. So please do give us your feedback, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you would like to see next time. And in addition to this, while we keep this slide for another 30 seconds, Sanjog, the next thing we're gonna bring up the slide while people are scanning the QR code, etc. For people who are on this call, you can start a Monday service trial. If you're a Monday user, you can do it in your platform itself. There are 9 dots on the left side of your screen. Click on that, start your trial. If you are, Vivek was mentioning, there are some people on this call as well who are not our customers today. So for you, on the next slide, really quickly, here is the hyperlink for you to get started with the trial. Sanjog, let's paste this link also in chat. We would like to see you in your Monday environment. This trial is not a normal trial anyone does. This is going to be assisted by CloudCache team. So from the Monday practice, someone will be assisting you. Somebody will be discussing it with you. What is your service workflow and how you could do this on Monday. So when we have done this in the past, customers really have had really good experience because it could be a little bit overwhelming to do this all by yourself. Vivek, thank you for inviting me. Thank you for offering the assisted trial for all our customers and prospects. I'll hand it over back to you and Sanjog.
Thank you.
Yep, I have just pasted the AI webinar YouTube link in the chat, and also have the UTM link pasted where you can start your Monday service trial from. Let me get back to the PPT slides. Kiki, you want to take this, or should we get to answering some questions if we have any?
Yeah, you could. I can see some questions coming. The link is not working for them. So let's take an action, Sanjog. We also send this link in an email to all the attendees. Yeah, the last slide was all about, we've spoken a lot about Monday from Monday side, from CloudCache side, but what are the third party, companies like Capterra or G2 or Gartner or Forrester saying about Monday? So sometimes it helps, while you're making decisions on picking these platforms, to see some validation from customers directly. So G2 is all about rankings, which have come from our customers. Gartner does a very thorough research with people who use Monday, and then does a leadership quadrant where we are a leader for last 3 years. And Forrester is famous for doing TEI, or total economic impact research, where they work with a customer and say, okay, you spent $50,000 with Monday. What was your ROI? So that is the kind of research they do. If you're interested, we could share with you the Motorola research, which we did, which proved it 346% ROI on the investment made on Monday. People ask me, like, why you could make such a huge ROI from a platform like Monday. So a couple of reasons. One, we are in a low code, no code environment. So when you are in Monday platform, you're not coding. You are switching it on and you're starting to use it. Whenever you are stuck, there are people like CloudCache, our expert partners, available to assist you even in the trial phase or even afterwards. However, the service cost to implement this platform is minuscule in comparison to some of the other big fat platforms like Salesforce, SAP, Workday, because those platforms work on a slightly different technical architecture than Monday. And as a result of that, the ROI is pretty high. Also, the other factor is the platform is so user-friendly that it gets adopted pretty much on day one. And we didn't think of doing these 4 platforms when we started 10 years ago. We started with one platform. It became popular. When we were roughly at around 100,000 customers, what we realized that our customers were using Monday Work Management as Monday Dev or as Monday CRM or as Monday Service. They were morphing this platform into something else. And we thought we were doing disservice to our customers. We should come out with these new products. And hence, these platforms came about. So it spreads like wildfire. When you use it and tell your other colleagues about it, they start to use it as well. And when more teams are on the platform, what starts to happen now, you can start connecting your company strategy to individual projects, to what your service desk is doing, what your sales team is doing, or what your product team is doing. So that magic only happens when more people come on the platform. Yeah, I think we are pretty much on time. Sanjog and Vivek, I'll give it back to you. And before I give it back to you, thank you for joining everyone on the call. And if you have any questions, please do send it via this hyperlink. Thank you so much. Thanks, Vivek. Thank you, Sanjog.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining, people. It was a pleasure having you all on this webinar. Please scan this QR code if you have any feedback for us. Thank you so much, KK, for joining. Thank you so much, Vivek, for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you.